I'm Nick Matthews, Market Development Agronomist for Bayer Crop Science in North Queensland. Today, I want to talk through the key points regarding the correct application of Confidor Guard in sugarcane. This includes placement depth and coverage of the coulter slot for application in ratoon crops. It's really critical that we as an industry use Confidor Guard correctly to maximise the product's lifespan and improve crop productivity in a sustainable way. Confidor Guard is a liquid imidacloprid insecticide that is most effective on small cane grub life stages. Think of it as providing a zone of protection around your sugarcane crop roots. It's important that it's applied close to the roots and stools of the cane plant where cane grubs move and feed. Confidor Guard has recommended application windows to ensure that the product is present in the right amount at the right time relative to the respective cane grub life cycle. Check the label relevant to your situation. Keep an eye on your applicator. Are the coulters of sufficient size and sharp enough to cut to a depth of 100 millimeters or more? The delivery pipe end should be near the bottom of the coulter or following tine so that the liquid is placed directly at the bottom of the coulter slot. Remember, Confidor Guard is registered for subsurface application only and must be placed at a minimum depth of 100 millimeters. The application rate of Confidor Guard is stated on the label in millilitres per 100 metres of row, which helps you calculate and apply the correct rate irrespective of your row spacing. It also makes it very easy to calibrate your applicator. Check the output is correct for all tubes and make adjustment if necessary. Refer to the Bayer website for more information. The key point to remember here is that the placement of Confidor Guard needs to be a minimum of 100 millimeters at the shallowest point along each and every row, irrespective of whether you are using a single or multiple row applicator. This may require the machine to be set at a greater depth to allow for variation along and across the rows. You should measure the slot depth after the first 100 meters and periodically across the field, paying particular attention to areas of the field that are more difficult to penetrate. Be particularly careful when starting and finishing application runs. At the beginning of application runs, only start the pump after the applicator is at full operating depth. At the ends of the run, switch off the pump before the applicator is raised. An inline anti-drip valve for each application tube ensures there are no dribbles of Confidor Guard on the soil surface when turning. With side dressing, coulters must be spaced correctly at 50 centimeters or less. The coulter depth must also be a minimum of 100 millimeters below the point of contact, not the high point of the hill. Slots must be fully covered during application. Periodically check that your press wheel, stool zipper or chain setup is fully covering the slots. And one final point, ensure that you familiarise yourself with the labour requirements in terms of protecting the environment, particularly in relation to moisture, irrigation, heavy rainfall and runoff. Confidor Guard is a valuable tool for the control of cane grubs in sugarcane. Correct application is vital for getting the best results and keeping the product in the paddock where it is needed. The key points to remember are: check your applicator to ensure it can fully penetrate trash and soil to a minimum of 100 millimeters in all conditions. Apply Confidor Guard in the base of the coulter slot at a minimum of 100 millimeters at all locations in the field. Frequently measure coulter penetration depth and check slot coverage. Only run applicator pumps when the applicator is at full operating depth. Annually calibrate your applicator. Ensure label directions are followed regarding moisture, expected heavy rain, irrigation and runoff. For further information, check the label, Bayer Crop Science Australia website or contact your local Bayer representative.